Over 200 years ago, the Montgolfier brothers were asked a question. Why exactly had they been trying to construct, with such determination, a flying machine that would fly up into the air? Joseph and Jack replied together and without hesitation, "Because we know it can be done, and we shall do it." They entered history when, on the 5th of May, 1783, their elaborate construction, a bubble made of canvas and paper, filled with burning hot air that rose from burning straw, left the ground and rose to a considerable height. The crazy dream of a pair of unpredictable risk-takers, as they were sometimes called, came true in the small French town of Annonay. To the French people, the balloon, seen from the ground, resembled a giant bubble. The Polish dictionary broadly defines a balloon as a flying object, lighter than air, having no self-propulsion, made from a gas-proof material, and filled with a light gas. Everybody who has ever had the chance to fly in a plane or glider, or who has gone up in a balloon, talks upon landing about the incredible freedom one feels while gliding up into the air. It's almost a physical and direct experience of freedom, unrestricted by any previous impressions or expectations, as well as the feeling of full independence from set standards of behaviour, which is especially important and attractive to artists. Artists ever hungry for a broadened perspective or artistic vision can see more and notice something which is unnoticeable in everyday existence. From a desire to share with others the untouchable experience of freedom and unusual landscapes of reality, a thought was born to acquire a means of seeing the world from outside, from above, and to build a port where the balloon could take off and lift people intrigued as their perspectives on the world altered as they watched it. The port, and its name, Balonodrom, were designed first in the author's mind, later on her drawing board, and then completed in the virtual world of her computer. The her, in this case, being Magdalena Filczak, a graduate of the Academy of Art in Wrocław. In the scientific theories of the author of Architecture, the Art of Modelling Space, may be found the reasoning behind this particular concept of a special kind of aesthetic experience. Connected with the lifting of a sightseer passenger high up above the ground, at least 150 metres in an open basket, as is the wish of the author of Balonodrom. He wrote, "The flight in a balloon is a dynamic form of the perception of the environment. The world is perceived through ever-changing pictures and views. We can learn to perceive changes of scale as we are in flight. We can look from different angles at familiar objects and compare their positions in relation to other objects. Time also seemingly undergoes changes as we perceive different visual experiences." The Balonodrom, the hotel with the port for a balloon, is a unique combination of form and function, the first of its kind in the world. For the balloon to be able to take off from a given location, rise to the height of several hundred metres, and then return to the same place is normally a very difficult task. For this purpose, it is necessary to build a balloon port, designed to protect the craft and act as a launch platform functioning throughout the year. The idea to build such a port became Magdalena Filczak's theme for her diploma project, a structure for sightseeing and observation called Balonodrom. The project will provide a leisure facility and practical hotel environment with an integrated observation platform suspended under a giant helium balloon capable of carrying 25 to 30 passengers to a height of 150 to 500 metres from the centre of the building to see the beautiful view, altering their perception of the scale of the world around them, and returning them safely to the building atrium. Using proven technology, the balloon is permanently anchored to the ground and features numerous safety and backup systems. Flights by tethered balloon to such a height allow one to view the city from a different perspective. The flight can create new aesthetic impressions and become an attraction in itself, majestically showing the panoramic view of the town, taking from 7 to 10 minutes to complete the flight. The Balonodrom Project, designed to be aesthetically arresting, will make extensive use of steel and glass to create a light and airy ambience, combined with an almost feminine elegance of curvature, juxtaposed against rigid girder construction, making for an innovative and highly appealing structure. The main characteristics are the transparent walls, permitting the viewer to observe everything from each floor. The spacious lightness of the building construction gives an unusual ephemeral feeling, supported by specially designed lighting effects. The choice of the form of building resonates well with contemporary trends in architectural style. The glazed walls of the Balonodrom give a panoramic view of the town from every floor and every angle. It's also possible to see the takeoffs and landings of the balloon inside the building. Thanks to the building's curvature, evident through the elevated sections, the dimmed glass surface of the walls reflects the green areas outside the facade of the building, allowing it to mingle with its surroundings. The building's interior seeks to extract synergy from being informed by ballooning's great heritage and then blending in modern architectural principles. The result is a dynamically formed interior and exterior space. The most important things are functionality and clarity. The structure of Balonodrom is a form of escape from institutionalized monotony, so characteristic to most buildings in public use. In the Balonodrom, while waiting or visiting, you can spend some time in the building's freshly styled cafes, waiting rooms and restaurants. There's a hotel, tourism information centre, exhibition centre of modern art, and also quite an unusual attraction, a three-dimensional simulation of balloon flights over some of the world's most striking capital cities. There is also an art gallery and museum exhibiting the history of ballooning and the beginnings of aviation, bringing these realms closer to interested viewers. In the courtyard of the building, there is a movable theatrical stage on which experimental theatrical performances and concerts of popular and classical music may be given. Balonodrom, Magdalena Filczek's first-class honours degree diploma project, was awarded a medal from the Academy of Art in Wrocław in 2001. That year, the above-mentioned master diploma holder received an honourable award, with hers going on to be selected as Diploma of the Year by the Wrocław Academy of Arts, under the patronage of the governor of the province. It also received recognition from experts at the Institute of Industrial Design in Warsaw, and was exhibited at the prestigious Young People's Design exhibition in 2002 in Warsaw. The mayor of Wrocław became interested in the exciting Balonodrom project as a tourist attraction, and was sufficiently impressed to grant a suitable spot for construction. Balonodrom is included in the catalogue of projects which were to be undertaken before the 2010 Expo in Wrocław. In May 2001, Balonodrom was registered at the Polish Patent Office, with patent protection rights extended worldwide from 2002. In the same year, in Poland, at the President's competition to find the best diploma from within the fields of art and design, Balonodrom won the Grand Prix prize for a structure designed for observation and sightseeing. Information about Balonodrom often appears in a broad range of publications, national and international, such as Architektura I Biznes, Archivolta, Novator, Skrzydlata Polska, and Business Promotion. In addition, Balonodrom has received extensive coverage in Lokal Immobilia, itself an arm of the worldwide publication Business Journal. And now a few words about the project's success. It's being talked about not only in Poland, but also in the rest of Europe and the rest of the world. Since receiving its highest award to date at the Academy of Art, the author Magdalena Filczek presented this creative architectural structure at many estate and trade fairs in Poland and abroad. It was a part of 15 joint exhibitions and 10 individual ones, the most prestigious individual exhibition taking place in the National Museum of Warsaw. Balonodrom has been presented at the 9th International Exhibition of Architecture in Krakow and appears in the catalogue of Wrocław Expo 2010. On numerous occasions, it's been shown at international real estate fairs such as Cannes, Copenhagen, Brussels, Berlin, Paris, Munich, Barcelona, London, Orlando in Florida, Vienna, and Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, where the Balonodrom project was presented at the conference as the unique idea, the first of its kind in the world to perfectly suit the region's vision, where Balonodrom could become one of the landmarks of Dubai City. The promotion of the Balonodrom has one goal: to convince strategic investors to invest in this project. Apart from letters of congratulation, the author has received written assurance from the French firm Aerophile, a manufacturer of helium balloons fixed to the ground, that the realisation of the project is completely possible and safe. The Balonodrom Project became the subject of several diplomas at many universities, including the Academy of Economics and Wrocław Polytechnic, at which all the aspects of construction solutions were worked out and subsequently submitted for entrance to a competition run by the Poland Ministry of the Interior. Unique ideas and brave design concepts, supported by a thorough and rigorous investigation into all requisite preconditions, leave the Balonodrom Project in a strong position to achieve further success. Assuring us of this is academic promoter of the Balonodrom Project, Professor Michał Jędrzejewski. He continues, "One should never be afraid to think boldly. In the same vein, one should never eliminate any brave ideas that stand apart from stereotypical models."